we understand that once he switched from Biden to Harris, that he was on board. We get that. We understand that. But before that, he was one of the people trashing Biden.
Yes, he was.
So if you go 12 months trashing this person, it's irrelevant if you like this person for the last 2 months. You feel me? Because you already did the damage. You feel me? It's like,
yeah.
That's why he tried to do the town hall. He trying to make up for the loss.
Yeah.
You couldn't do it, bro. You already did it a long time damage. You know what I'm saying? And meanwhile, he did a lot of things on his radio show that he couldn't come back from. And again, Trump don't. Tony don't like when I say this, right? Trump know how to run campaigns, right?
Hey, I gotta give you that shit. He ran the fuck out of this one.
And it's one thing he do. He goes gutter, right? And gutter. If over history, if nobody understand, gutter cuts straight to the core. Even if you go back to Swift boating, like it was misinformation, but it cut to the core.
Yeah,
right. Even if you go back to when Main Man do the video where they had a little girl picking up flowers and the shit blew up behind her, right? It was misinformation, but it cut to the core.
But they even said that themselves when J.D. Vance said he don't give a fuck if it's true, if they eating cats or dogs or not.
Exactly.
That if it's true or not. So,
but that's what he's saying.
They just wanted the issue out there.
Exactly. He don't care if it's true or not. Yeah. What we just want to do is have people had the illusion of first people's coming over the border, which is what we've been trying to tell y'all. So it's irrelevant if that story true or not. It brings light to what we telling y'all. The border is being overran. You feel me? Yeah. So, but okay, Charlemagne, like I said, started off beating up Biden. So that's on tape. That's on radio, right? And the smart thing the Trump campaign does, like I said, they got it. If y'all don't remember the video that last couple of weeks, and I was like, bro, Trump using Charlemagne in a video, in the ad, right? And all of a sudden they came back on their radio show the following day, right? And started saying, hey, it's a video, it's an ad out there, and Trump used and we don't agree with it. Remember that shit? I don't know if you remember that video.
I might have missed that.
I'm gonna play it right now.
This is the Jim Heath Channel playlist of 2024 campaign ads.
Kamala supports taxpayer-funded sex changes for prisoners.
Surgery.
For prisoners.
For prisoners. Every transgender inmate in the prison system would have access.
Hell no, I don't want my taxpayer dollars going to that.
Kamala supports transgender sex changes in jail with our money.
Kamala even supports letting biological men compete against our girls in their sports. Kamala is for they, them. President Trump is for you.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
Be sure to subscribe.
Right there. Now, as you can see, they are freely saying that she is for sex change in jail.
Yeah.
And your money is being funded to that.
Right.
Taxpayer money.
Right.
And those two was on the show. Hell no. She want our money to go to that? Nah, man, I ain't with that. Whole time, just a whole lie. Right? But they spent an hour on their show saying they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't allow it. They ain't with it.
See, this goes back to the problem I have with all these motherfuckers, celebrity motherfuckers that jump out there. They'll jump out there at election time or whatever and try to be on the right side of history. But right after that shit over and their name ain't being spoken, none in politics, they done. You don't hear nothing about them. So,
and remember, Breakfast Club didn't even add a political part on their podcast until Kamala got in.
This is
notice that Angela Rye was on it.
But this is something, and just listen to what you were saying. This is something I just noticed. Maybe it's something I missed, so you can get me right if I'm wrong. Other than D.L. Hughley, was there anybody else who came out and really apologized to that woman, about them lies that were told to her and make an honest effort to straighten the lie out. Other than what D.L. Hughley did, I don't remember nobody else doing nothing like that. And
No.
knowing that, dude, you perpetuated that lie. You pushed it. You had some fake ass outrage over something that's not fucking true. And now you getting all high and mighty because Donald Trump went and used it in an ad. What the fuck you think? If it's out there, if
You
it's
did
out
it.
there,
You
they're
said
going to
it.
use it.
And they thought it was funny at the time.
Yeah.
And then if you step back, they're being what's that when you anti-gay, anti-whatever the fuck that they trans joints? They being homophobic. You hearing them? Oh hell no, not my money.
Yeah. And you and
on top of that,
and to get it straight, you cannot get no damn gender operations in fucking prisons any fucking way. They don't do. You barely get motherfucking cold medicine in the motherfucker. They ain't giving you no more than what the fuck they have to. The doctors in there some shit.
Now,
so that's not happening.
All right, first of all, it's called transgender reassignment surgery.
Yeah.
Now
you ain't doing those damn sex change.
Now, for anybody don't know, so we can get the record straight. In 2018, in the federal budget memo, 2018, who was president? 2018, who was president in 2018? Was that Donald?
Yeah, it was Donald Trump.
It was Donald was president in 2018. The budget memo says, under this law, you're obligated to pay prisoners surgery if deemed medical necessary, still legal until 2022. Now, if I can just think, Kamala, was she president?
No.
Let me think. One more think. Was Biden president? So the thing went under law under Donald Trump. It went under law under him.
I ain't gonna tell you that.
And him, act like he don't even know nothing about it. She did it. And the whole time she wasn't even nowhere near none of that. In fact, she was in the Senate in the motherfucking where she was at in California. Where at the time she was blocking those joints at the time in California. She blocked them until they proved to her that it's going to be a life-saving surgery. And that was her stance. Because it went under the law. Well, she was in California, but somebody else was president. And her stance was, they have to prove to me that it's going to save their lives first. And what they did was take out a conversation he had with a transgender on an interview, right? And when she responded to that transgender, I want to make sure that everybody, what she mean, everybody, black, white, female, male, anybody,
everybody,
to have the rights under the law. They cut that off to just make it seem like she talking about transgenders. Put it with these two fools talking about, hey, Kamala Harris gonna do that? Nah, not my money.
Yeah.
And you know how much that they said changed the election, how many points that changed the election with? Because he played this during baseball games, World Series, the big hockey games, where you know the rednecks at. And it made them turn off from Kamala by 2.2 percentage points.
Damn.
Ain't that a damn?
Damn. Yeah.
because now it makes her seem like she walked for crazy stuff like transgender stuff, having people play men, girls play men type stuff. You feel me? Now she balled it up in that. And when the whole time, none of that has nothing to do with her. She never even spoke about none of this. It's the craziest thing, bro.
Yeah. Going back, going back over this campaign and everything. You're gonna see so many things that really help cause this shit to happen. You just like the shit we was talking about earlier with motherfuckers going on podcasts or motherfuckers like Charlamagne out there accusing her of some shit that wasn't true and running around kicking that shit out. It's so much shit that really contributed to this. I mean, I think that's why I had to dial back on the news a little bit, because it's a lot. And this party and this Democratic Party got to do something. They got to bring this shit back together and bring it back together quick, because whoever the party that lost the election was going to be in disarray or be in shambles anyway. So whoever, but
and then also in her state, she blocked any person that wanted to get a transition surgery. There was a convicted felon, man that tried to change to a woman, shit like that, and they had to have a settlement with her because she was not allowing that to happen.
Yeah.
So she was pushing back on all this transgender stuff the whole time.
And see,
but again, Tony, it's them being nice to people. Like, they don't want to see people get hurt. And that their Achilles heel.
Yeah. Fuck that.
It's tough.
They gotta look. I was thinking about this a minute ago. The motherfucker, whoever come out of the primaries is gonna have to be one
a mean dude,
dirty,
girl.
nasty motherfucker. He got some dirty, rotten, nasty, filthy, underhanded motherfuckers behind him. That's what it's gonna take. Because look, if you keep playing
soft and nice with these guys and to be the big person and shit, man.
Right. And you have to be that way for real because of the policies that you kicking. You kicking out policies that to help uplift the people. So I get it that you can't come out and be some nasty motherfucker on one hand, and then on the other hand, you trying to uplift the people. It's a fine line to walk. I can dig that. But at some point, you got to push back on the lies. And to the people who believe the lies, push the lies, didn't want to research and find out whether it was true or not. What fucked me up is with the same amount of passion that you jumped out there, being loud and wrong about the lie, use that same amount of passion and jump out there to re-educate the people that you miseducated about this woman, and with that same passion, get it straight. Because you put something out there that your listeners and a lot of people got in their head as true. But in the end, you'll jump out there on the motherfucking campaign trail and on a stage or something, or do a video or get an interview. But in that interview, you still didn't re-educate the people you miseducated and get them fucking lies straight. And that's a problem.
That's tough. He tried to they had to show after that and try to say they don't approve of it. You're not approving of it is regardless. You said those things. And now it's out there at a time you don't want it out. You don't want the backlash. Yeah.
That's all it's about. You said what you said, and you meant what you said at the time. Your ass just don't want the backlash.
But that was a smart ad.
But that was, yeah.
They fucked them up and put it in certain spots. Oh, he said they only ran it in the battleground states only.
Yeah.
$250 million spent on this that ad alone.
Man, they went in them battleground states and did some work and said, fuck the rest of the country. We got that.
And start talking about either the immigrants or gay stuff. All in battleground states. So what did it tell you though? The battleground states are only worried about bullshit like that. And they run out, they running our country now. Now you see what I'm saying?
That's kind of like where the culture wars.
Like you said, when these 7 battleground states, we're gonna see which one of them is the racist one. Maybe you say that. It's all of them.
It's all of them. It's all of them.
Every one of those motherfuckers, bro. Now you can't say you expected every one of them, though.
I expect every one of them.
Like, come on.
I said, yeah.
You said wherever one of these battleground states pick him.
I said whatever
they
state,
racist as fuck.
period. Whatever state went red.
Well, we already knew stuff like Oklahoma and all that shit was going to do that.
I thought
them battleground states, I just ain't think everybody's racist in the battleground states.
I think that's what a lot of people doing. A lot of people expected that something funny went on somewhere along the line, and they waiting for the shoe to drop. I think that's what because
even if he did something, let's think this for a minute. He lost in 2020, and he tried to steal that one, right?
Yeah.
Now his life is on the line in this one. He can go to jail if he lose. He know this. You think he ain't trying to set this up again? Like he was just like, you know what? I'm gonna let this one go on the up and up, even though my life on the line. I tried to steal the other one though, but this one on my life on the line, I ain't gonna try to steal this one. Like, come on, bro. He did some shit now. Come on, bro. Whether we can find out or not is irrelevant because he'll still be president. You see what I'm saying? Whenever they steal the shit,